Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Shenanigans. You step into the house, and you're gonna have to take a little bit of a look around. There's not much in the way of light in here. You know, just what
I'll get
filters
lost
through
right
the
now.
front door. You pay your 10 gold for it?
Yeah, I did. Every
cool.
time.
Yeah, that's great. You
I
can
couldn't afford
shine.
a compass this time.
Oh, good. You can see around, take a look at the place, and begin to move through it with the goblin a few feet in front of you, so you don't lose sight of him. Rather quickly, as you enter through the foyer to the room beyond, you will see a staircase that heads down, presumably into a cellar or basement of some kind, with a sign above it that says, Uncle Rasmus's Haunted House, with an arrow pointing down to the staircase.
Let's just look around upstairs again for these presents, because this makes no sense. The guy didn't tell us. He thought it'd just be there.
You said you can't miss it.
They're here, probably. So you guys keep looking around.
Do you think this is their thieves guild? A pretend haunted house?
Thieves Guild. Wait, I thought we established the. Oh, I guess you're right. That could be a very good thief.
Yeah. He could be a good thief, or could just be a haunted house inside a locked building.
That would be. How would he have customers come in here?
Exactly. By tricking people like us.
Are we the customer?
Apparently.
We haven't paid him yet, though. To enter the hall.
Well, I checked my pockets. I don't think we paid him.
Yeah.
Or maybe he charges us when we leave. He goes, you went through the attraction to get my presents, so therefore you owe me money. But you only get paid in haunted house bucks. The conversion rate is like 10 gold for $1 or whatever.
He's already gonna give us 20 or 12 gold. So that's one ticket.
Well, he gave us the advance. Like, you got 8, I got 4. But he said there's gonna be a bonus at the end.
Okay, that's good. But yeah, let's wait for the bonus.
I'm just saying he's going to trick us and make us pay to visit his attraction.
So you guys just search the rest of the house and completely ignore the haunted house with the sign with the arrow to the basement?
Well, because we don't want to pay the visitation
why would
fee.
you? No one wants to pay visitation fees. And besides, who wants to go into a haunted house when you're only getting paid, like, what, 10 gold for this shit? 12 gold for this? It's not worth the time and effort. Yeah, you would look around the rest of the house, and very quickly you find the living room, and next to the fireplace in the living room is the basket with a little bit of lacy stuff over it, and a bunch of boxes inside of it, and a big red bow on top.
Here it is. You see, we didn't have to go in the haunted house.
Maybe we should know what's in here. Hey, Charles, do you think you could check just this place out?
Yeah, what do you need me to do, buddy? Oh, Lord and patron, savior of my people, the one who I will worship to the end of my days.
Could you go down this area and tell us what's down there? Just go to the end.
Down the staircase?
Yeah,
the
down
basement?
the staircase. Yep.
Okay. He takes a step down the stairs.
You're a goblin. You have dark vision, right?
Yeah, great night vision. Did you want me to go down alone?
Oh, yep. It's safe.
Well,
It's empty house, so we're
My
good.
lord would never steer me wrong. He takes 2 steps down the stairs when the stairs shift and become a slide. They flop, and the goblin slides down the stairs into the darkness beyond.
All right, we gotta go get our goblin friend back.
All right, let's save him. Yeah.
The stairs reset themselves into normal stairs.
Hey, Goblin, can you climb up the stairs now? They've reset.
Ow! I think I sprained my ankle. Ow! I can't put any weight on it.
Well, crawl up the stairs then.
Oh, there's something down here.
What is it? What's it look like?
He goes quiet. Probably just because he's hiding from whatever the thing is, not because he's trying to lie to you or manipulate you in any way, shape, or form. Just he saw something and now he's gone quiet.
Thing is dead.
We should go make sure, maybe.
All right, I slide down the slide.
Wait. Could we
What? Stop me.
climb down it or something? I don't want to get in a... Because we would expect this to happen, right? Or like to just slide.
Well, I've got a spear, so if I slide down with a spear in front of me, whatever's down the bottom's going to get stabbed.
I just wanted to go down it slowly, so we don't go.
Well,
into
you've
it.
got enough limbs. Surely you could
Yeah.
go sidle the walls.
Yeah, so I guess I'll try that. I don't know if I can make a check or something for that though.
Do you want to like hand your way down?
Yep.
Yeah, it should be a simple matter of a strength check.
Okay.
No problem at all. Oh my god, you're so good. You just put your hands on the walls and you go like not even touching the staircase. You get about a third of the way down when one of your hands reaches out and touches like butter on the wall. However, you have what, 4 hands? 4 arms?
Yep.
So you don't need to like, if a normal person is doing this, they're kind of going in quick spurts to maintain their position and they would instantly slip. You've got 4 arms, so you can like reach and pull. So you reach out with your 2 front arms and hit grease, and your 2 other arms are still holding you in place. So you don't fall because you have 4 arms.
Got it.
But the walls before you are greased. And if you reach out, you can feel the ceiling is similarly greased as well. God only knows if the
slide
stairs
down.
are greased. Who knows? It could all be grease.
Yeah.
Should I slide down after you? What's the plan? Go from
What
the
if
top.
we? Yeah, so there's a bunch of grease here. Do you think you could grab like a torch or something?
I'll look around for a candlestick.
Yeah, there are a bunch of candles in the living room.
All right. Let me see what my gear is.
And they're actually in like silver candle holders. Those would probably sell for quite a bit. There's probably like hundreds of silver worth of candle holders around here. These halflings have some money.
Yeah. Let's light a candle. I got a candle. That'll do.
Okay. That'll do. Wait, what kind of walls are these?
They're wooden walls.
Okay, maybe I was gonna say we set the grease on fire, but I think that'd be a bad idea. I think I changed my mind there.
All right.
Yeah.
I put the candle out and put the candle
All
back.
right.
I put it back where I picked it up from.
I'll check the floor too. Is that greased as well?
Are you barefoot? I guess you could feel the friction even through your shoes. Yeah. There seems to be a zone of grease all the way around.
Zone of grease. There's a zone of grease here. Okay.
All right. Do we slide down with a spear now?
Yeah, I think I'll just go down. I mean, I reduced some momentum. I still might be able to try to stop myself a little bit.
Yeah.
But
Good luck.
You will slide and you go, woo, and then you'll realize that the stairs turn and you like do a quick 90-degree angle to your left and then poof, spit yourself out, sliding across the ground on a solid stone basement floor. You have no light stone, so you are in darkness.
You want me to come now?
Do I have dark vision? Yeah, it's
don't-
fine down here.
Yeah, I slide down.
You
I
come
just take
bumbling
a
after
slide.
him.
Yeah.
Yep, bumping into Admiral Jai. The light illuminates this area, not nearly as bright as you might think. There must be some sort of magical effect in here that is causing your light stone to be dimmed, because it doesn't shine out to the full 60-foot radius or whatever it is. It's sort of like, 10 feet of dim light that is like waffling about, or almost flickering like a candle is what I should be saying.
Now, this is a boring haunted house. There's no attraction.
And we don't even see anything.
Yeah. I mean, what's the point? It's just a dark house. All right. Where's the goblin we can leave now?
Psst, comes the whisper from nearby. Psst. Psst. Look over there.
Over where?
Over there.
There?
You look about as the goblin, tries to tell you to. And sure enough, you see what appears to be some sort of wire mesh cage over a section of ground where one of these stone tiles has been lifted up, and there's just earth below.
Oh, so the cage is over the hole?
The cage is over the hole. Yeah, it's maybe like I don't know, what is this, like a 1.5 by 1.5 by 1.5 square cage plopped over a section where one of the stones in the ground has been taken out, revealing naught but dirt below.
It's just the cage. Let's just leave.
Well, there's a hole.
It's not just a cage, comes the whisper. There's something there.
Well, let's leave then.
I take a rock, I think, and I'm gonna toss it through the bars.
Oh. It'll kind of bounce between the bars and hit the soil, and pause for a moment, and then 2 dim red lights, about eye distance apart, will appear within the zone of the cage.
Just eyes? Like there's no body or anything?
You just see these like dim red glowing things in the night, in the dark. And they are increasing in magnitude from invisible to lightly visible.
Is there anything else around here? We didn't really take a look around the room very much.
Yeah.
No, you have no idea what's down here. You can't even find the goblin. You can just hear his whispering.
Well, we've got a spear. What do we do with the spear? We could just put it into the hole? What?
You could poke it. You could poke it. I'll grab the spear and start feeling around with the spear into the cage.
Well, you poke around into the cage. The lights intensify slightly, and then bony hands reach out from the ground to grasp the end of the spear.
No, that's the mithril spear. Don't lose it.
And they hold it tight and firm.
I think it's just a... Wait, by bony you mean actually made out of bones?
Yeah, bony hands.
Okay. Yeah, turn undead.
Can you detect undead? Or I don't know how that works.
I can do a detect evil, but all right, but
Or you could just turn
detect
undead,
evil,
Yep.
yeah, no, I'll turn undead.
You can just keep that on, right? Like it just stays.
Neal can tell. That's more like...
Yeah, like it'll activate and it'll hold undead at bay as you channel it, but you'll have to like turn it off and on to do stuff, so to speak.
Yeah.
And it can only be used once per encounter. It's the only encounter power in the book.
Yeah. And cantrip's the only cantrip spell in the spells of magic.
Mm-hmm.
Which only costs 1 mana in the book.
Can I get that D20 for your turn undead ability? You need a 10 or higher to turn skeletons.
15.
When I just closed... Thing.
You're still in roll 20.
Yeah, the spectator left roll 20, unfortunately.
Oh. Sorry, chat.
Fixed. Be just a moment, chat.
But yeah, I can detect evil, but it has to be in front of me. So I'd have to, I've turned to look.
Yep.
So I could see like a 10-foot wide path every 60 seconds for detect evil.
Okay.
Well, you successfully turn the skeleton, or so you might think. But the hands still grasp the spear, and now they begin to pull it into the cage as much as possible. I think this is going to be an opposed strength check against Admiral Jai.
Yep. I'm...
22.
Ooh.
Barely.
Ooh.
23.
You can prevent it from pulling it any closer, but you cannot extract the spear. It is a stalemate.
I take 1 step towards the cage and see what happens.
Nothing.
Is your cleric powers working? I thought you said you were a cleric.
Do you use turn undead? Can I use detect evil at the same time as turn undead or not?
Well, you turned undead and it didn't work, so you can detect evil now. But you can only
I'll do
make one
detect
action
evil,
at a time.
Focusing right that direction.
You detect no evil coming from this place.
It could be a fake one. Like, it's not detecting evil.
Are you sure? How do you know Malchus is even in the sky now? Maybe. Do you still have your abilities?
I got my abilities. Come on.
You said that they go away if Malchus has come down.
Well, yeah, but I healed you earlier.
Maybe he left right now. How would you know?
Well, I can't know. It's daytime, and we're in the basement.
You'd only know if your abilities would start failing.
It is at this point that I would like both of you to make me a perception check at -4 for the darkness and the conditions.
I got elf vision,
that
whatever.
Ah,
So that's
yes.
14, Neal. For me.
14 for you.
And 24.
And 24 for you, yes. Admiral Jai, there is something something small in your hair. You can feel it on the back of your head. There's something moving
Is it hair?
the strands of your... Are you bald? You're not bald, are you?
No, I wouldn't.
I didn't know Tri-King could have hair.
It might be more insectoid kind of stuff on my head. Not necessarily...
So this is something maybe I've been confused upon. You used the Thrykeen stat block, but the way you've described yourself hasn't been exactly insectoid.
It's a little bit of both. It's a little bit of both random gnomish parts and insectoid stuff, but not like human, right? So think of half and half, you could say. Half robot, half insectoid.
Okay, so neither of those things have hair though, right?
Yeah. Yep.
All right, so forget that. You don't get to make a check. Nothing's going to touch your hair because you don't have any. Wyatt, you also don't recognize things mussing about in your hair, so never mind. You don't notice anything. Forget everything I said.
All right.
Instruct the jury to disregard those comments.
All right, I'll try to... Can I try to use the spear to make an attack, I guess?
I'm still here. Can we just leave?
We're going to have to get our goblin friend back.
He's right over there. Let's leave.
It's scary down here.
Where are you?
Over here. You can...
Is he away from the cage, towards the cage?
Oh, he's way away from the cage. The staircase kind of comes down, and then out right before the staircase is this little cagey thingy. But you're actually in a fairly large basement, and he is back behind the stairs. The stairs stick out into the room, and he's retreated way behind them.
He's not even in this direction, Admiral.
Okay, as one last push of the spear, can I, instead of trying to pull it, because it's trying to pull on the spear, right, towards me, the bony hands?
Right, it's trying to pull the spear into the ground away from you.
So instead of pulling back on it, could I use that momentum to make an attack?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes. Make an attack roll.
Okay. Combat. I guess it's +4, I guess. Yeah, because RD20 plus, right? I don't use my abilities.
Mm-hmm.
D20 +4. No, okay.
Nope, you just stab it into the earth, and from inside comes a... I've got you now, and you're never going to leave.
Oh, hello. What's your name?
I detect no evil, so you must be a good person.
Yes, I'm a wonderful person. Come closer so I can whisper in your ear how good of a girl I am.
Why would you whisper? We could hear you right now.
It's a secret.
Do you not want to know the goblin to know?
I only want you to hear in your ear what I will place there.
Oh, so I'm not allowed to know. All right, I'll just walk over next to the goblin. You two can talk. You don't have to get any closer, Admiral Jai. I'll go over there.
All right, I'll back away from the cage this time.
You release the spear?
Yep.
Okay. And you back away from the cage.
Yeah.
The two red glowing bits dim slowly until it fades into nothingness again. Just darkness.
My Lord Malchus says this person's good, so...
Well, it just means he's not evil, right?
Oh, that's a good point, because you have to be level 9 for a human to detect this evil.
Yeah.
I don't mean to intrude, my lord, says the goblin, but wouldn't the god of chaos, sometimes like to play pranks on people and tell them things aren't evil when they're actually supposed to be evil? Isn't he like a chaotic god?
He's known to do that, yes. But the thing is, I have to take the information I get at face value, otherwise I can't use any of my spells.
That's so wise.
I mean, what's the point of a detect evil spell if it doesn't detect evil?
I wouldn't know. I'm just a silly little goblin.
All right.
So it did like fade away when we walked away. It could be animatronic. I know a bit about those.
Yeah. All right.
I think it is right about now that Wyatt is surprised because there's been something in the ceiling sort of reaching down and picking at him, getting real close, positioning its appendages in such a way that they can grab hold of him without him realizing it. And now the attack is launched. You feel, how do you want to call it? Like hooks coming from underneath your arms from behind you and hands grasping at your head and at your mouth to like hold your head in place and keep you quiet. But these are like cold, bony hands. The attack is successful. I will need you to make me maybe a dex check to see if you can wriggle free.
17 fail.
17 is a fail. You are yoinked up off the ground. And I guess you have a light stone. Give me you're unlikely but possible to drop it. Give me some sort of check to make sure you don't drop your light stone. What should it be? What's a don't drop your light stone check? Wisdom check? Dex check?
Your call.
Let's make it let's make it dex.
All right, I'll
Let's
do
make
dex.
it dex. Aha!
I drop it
your
on the ground.
light stone tumbles from your hands in the surprise, and
I've still
your
got
feet
half
disappear.
Elf vision, so
Yes, but there are bony hands clasped over your head and your mouth as the hooks come underneath your arms. And Admiral Jai, you look to your left, and there's sort of like a whoosh. He's gone. Your ally is gone. The goblin whimpers to himself.
I guess I look, around that area where the lightstone dropped.
Yep, it's just lying there on the ground. As if he's been disappeared or turned ethereal or made to vanish from existence, leaving only his lightstone behind.
Can I hear him, kind of? He's like struggling, maybe?
I think it's deadly silent.
Give me a perception check. See if you can hear the grumbles over the goblin's whimpering.
23.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes, you can hear something up in the ceiling, up in the rafters.
All right, I'm gonna try to jump up in some way up there, or try to get to the roof.
You want to like reach up and grab him?
Yep.
Well, what's his leaping ability again?
I don't have that yet.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Well, wait, what level is that's like level 4, right?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I probably don't have that, but I guess.
Well then,
I can
give me a strength check to see how high you can leap. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, you reach up and you.
These 20s, wow.
You leap up and you can grab onto his feet. You can feel them, and as you lower yourself, you're a tall person, right? You're
yep. I'm large,
above.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can actually, on your tippy toes, you can still reach his feet. He's not so far into the ceiling. But you find the flailing feet.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna try to climb up him to see what's holding him, and then try to rip into that.
Ooh. Actually, that will break the appendages that hold his body as your weight gets added to it, and there's like a sound of metal bending, and then he comes plopping down, and these two metal like scythe-like things with it's like poles with a hooky scythe thingy drop down and shatter or fall to the ground below, clatter to the ground below. The two of you are once again on the ground, but there's definitely a creature up in the ceiling that applied these hooks to you.
I aim the light stone up towards the ceiling.
Wyatt,
Yeah, I'm okay.
How is hanging good?
Not good. Not good.
Not.
You grab
Sorry.
the light stone and raise it up. You can see that the ceiling is a complex network of cross beams and support beams and things holding each other. And it's actually quite tall, especially for a halfling house. This room is like 15 feet floor to ceiling. You're way down into the basement. But there's no sign of a creature up there. You do see where the hooks would have attached to the ceiling, though.
All right. I think we should just leave with the presents now.
Good. Well, how are we gonna leave?
But
You see,
you can force your way up the stairs one step at a time.
it's greased.
Yeah. You'd like stab in, take a step, stab in, take a step, stab in, take a step. So you're creating a leverage.
So like, basically like kind of break into the floor or the wall or something.
Yeah. Because we can't touch the walls, we can't touch the ceiling, we can't touch the stairs, but we can force our way step by step up the ramp. Because it's probably going to turn into a ramp as soon as we put any pressure on the stairs.
You wouldn't. I don't think pressure would work. I think we'd have to physically like break the floor to do that.
No, I mean like the stairs fold down into a slide.
Yeah.
That's not the way out, comes the ghostly voice from somewhere in this room.
Let me guess, death's the only way out, right? Yeah? Is that it?
Oh, the other
really?
exit.
Really?
You have to find it before we find you, or we'll take your soul.
Well, any clues? Like, if this is an escape room, there's going to be some clues.
I mean, there's the roof. He was already up there. I actually would recommend that. We should go to the rafters.
All right, let's go up to the rafters. I'll boost Jai up.
Yep, you can boost Jai. Jai, you can grab hold of the rafters and climb up onto them. And then I guess you can give the others a helping hand.
Yep. I boost the goblin.
Yep, you boost the goblin. Now all three of you are in the rafters.
Are there any I guess were there any creatures up here or something, or like I don't know how he got grabbed? Or,
Yeah,
like,
you're pretty uncertain about how he got grabbed. You don't see anything, but this is a huge basement. You can't even see the edges of it from where you're sitting. You must be more than 10 feet away from the boundaries of the basement. So you're just up here gazing out into the darkness, your light stone providing just a hint of light, just 5 feet of dim light and 5 more feet of really dim light.
Are there any like pathways or something up here? Because if there was somebody up there, maybe there would be like a walkway or something.
Well, the rafters you could crawl upon, especially if you were like goblin sized or halfling sized. You'd really easily be able to scurry along the rafters. You medium sized creatures can move along them, but it'll be more slow going and careful footing wise.
Yeah, I guess I'm large. Okay, I tell the goblin, you keep an eye. You could keep an eye on us up here.
Of course, my lord. You'll keep me safe, though, right?
Yep. Well,
Okay.
that's why you'd be up here. There's nothing. It's down there that's dangerous.
Such a wise and gracious lord. I do love you so much. I swear to build a shrine to you when I get home.
Okay, so then I guess I would have to drop because I'm like large. There's not really any way I would be able to.
You can like sit up here, and if you want, you can like sort of move around, but you would probably be
Monkey
more
bars
likely
it.
to. Yeah, monkey bars would be easier, or just like walking on the ground and like moving something to stand on would be easier for you.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I guess I'll go down then.
Okay. All right, you can plop back down. You're just in the basement on the stone floor. Those red lights sort of open up again, shining at you, and you can hear some laughter of like a young girl somewhere in the basement, just some sort of
I'm curious, did the lights directly respond to my movement? Like if I step like 3 feet forward or move 3 feet back, is it like immediate?
No.
No. Okay. All right. What else? Those are my plans. We got the goblin watching over us in the rafters. He'll help, I'm sure.
Let's see. I take out my horn and just blow it real loudly.
It echoes a lot. It's really loud down here. There's nowhere for the sound to go. You must be in an enclosed area because it's super loud.
I'll do that again.
It's loud again. It's very loud.
I'll just go see if some halflings turn up.
You blow it a third time and someone says, "Ow! Hey, stop it!"
Well, let us out, then I'll stop.
Go quiet again.
I'll blow the horn again then.
Take a left from the staircase, damn it! Go to the end of the wall! It's behind the painting!
Alright, thanks.
Yep. If you drop down from the rafters and find the staircase and go left and walk towards the wall, there's a large painting. And as he says, behind the painting, you can just kind of... And then there's a passageway. Halfling-sized. You'd have to crawl through it, but you know.
I've got a spear, so I'll... Because my swinging sword's not going to be any good here, but I have the spear. Yeah. While crawling?
Yep.
You think this is a good idea to try?
Actually, before I leave, can I pick up the cage?
Yes.
Can I move it?
Yes. You grab the cage and lift it. It does appear to that it's held into the ground by some sort of stakes, but a strength check would overcome them. And with your incredible strength...
Go?
Oh my god, the 5% chance failed. It's, you know what? It's really well fastened in there, and your fingers are so big you have trouble reaching into the cage to get a hold of it. You just can't do it.
Never mind. I was gonna see what this thing was, but guess we'll never know.
It's bested you.
Alright.
Okay, I go back towards the painting.
Alright.
Is that like the only exit? I guess there's no...
I mean, you guys, this is the only section of wall you've seen. You haven't explored this basement at all.
Yeah, we haven't explored it all.
Yeah, but you found an exit. At least that's what the ghostly voices told you.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I go to the painting.
Yeah. Make the goblin go first?
Wait, the goblin's... The goblin's looking over us.
Yeah, but this is the exit. We're leaving, right? We make the goblin walk in front of us when we go somewhere.
He could go... Wait, did the rafters go above the painting? I don't know if there's like a space.
No, they reached the edge of the room. Okay. And this appears to be just like a tunnel in the wall.
Okay.
Do you guys dare go through the tunnel?
Well, I'd wait for Admiral J. He's the leader here.
All right. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I'll go ahead then.
Well,
all right.
Can the goblin go ahead of us or not?
Do you want him to come? Hey, goblin, do you want to come?
Or do you want to stay here?
No, I want to be with my Lord and Savior.
Let's go then.
All right, the goblin scurries down out of the rafters. You can hear him plop to the floor and scramble over to where you guys are, crawl into the tunnel and go first. And you'll see that he goes in and then he goes left and then he goes straight and then he goes right. So there's definitely like a crook in the passageway. And on the other side, there is another painting and he calls back to you, and another painting, I'm moving it to this side and crawling through. Okay, I'm in a room. It's well lit over here. But there's a lot of chains. Bloody chains and axes all over the place. I'm coming back.
Let's have a look.
And he scurries back in through the hole and comes back out. You're saying, there's a lot of bloody chains and axes dangling from all over the place, and weird cages and skeletons, and like the skeletons are outside of the cages, but then there's like halflings face down inside the cages, and I think they're dead, and I think the skeletons killed them, and I don't think we should go this way.
Hey, disembodied voice. What the deal with that?
Well, wait a second. This is this guy's a cleric. We're safe from skeletons.
Well, is this a new encounter?
I don't know.
I guess it's a new encounter because it's a new room, right?
All right, cool. Yeah, I go in then.
All right, let's go.
All right.
I'll follow
Admiral Ajay crawls first. You part the next painting, and sure enough, this room is maybe 15 feet wide by like 20 feet long. It's got a couple of four columns holding up the ceiling, and bloody chains dangle throughout the entire thing. You have to like part chains to actually move through the room. There are cages set up along the sides with halflings lying face down, weapons of destruction, tools of slaughter, stabbed into their backs. They've got like little bits of guts piling out from them, and then scattered across the floor are skeletons, human and halfling sized. Some of them propped up, some of them lying down, all of them generally facing your direction.
Can I detect evil?
Yes. Is that an at-will ability?
It's a will ability. 10 points.
Skills and powers?
10
Yeah,
wide,
all right.
60 foot long, but it's a focus.
Yep. So you focus on this path, and you're pretty sure there's no evil here.
There's no technically nothing evil here.
All right, I think
That could be more mechanical junk.
I'll grab one of the actually I want to check one of the weapons of war or something, like an axe. Is it actually sharp?
So you want to like reach through the cage to grab an axe out of one of these halflings' backs?
Yep.
It's gonna be tough. Your arms are pretty big. Let's see. Give me a dex check to see if you can reach it. Oh.
Okay.
Or did you have another plan?
I just want to pull it off. Can I just pull
just like rip the cages apart?
Yeah.
They're metal cages. These ones are tough. You'll need an open doors check, which is a substat of your strength.
I guess I'll do the dex check then. I'll try to reach through the cage.
Yes. You can grab the axe and pull it out of the creature's back, only to find that it is not a full-fledged axe. There's like a little rounded section that makes it not functional, and also allows you to like rest it on top of a creature, with making it look like the axe inside of him. There's a bit of a grumble from the creature as you pull it off of him.
Look, guys, we fell down the stairs. We're not here to play in your haunted house. We just need to leave and deliver the presents. We only have an hour for the birthday party, okay?
Everyone is still dead in the room.
Are they? Are they really?
Of course. Why else would I describe them as dead? Slaughtered by weapons of destruction.
Fake weapons, Neal. You just described the fake axe.
One of them happened to be fake, but when you run out of real axes, you got to go to your fake axes to do your killing.
Guys, this is.
Well, I got a 6-foot pole now, right? I got my axe that I'm pointing ahead of me to make sure I don't set up any traps.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's go.
Yep, you can explore the room, jingling the chains as you go by, the slick, wet blood from them wiping on your clothing. And at
is
the
it
back,
actually blood? I got first aid. Is it real blood, or is it just some fake blood?
You'd have to taste it to find out, because they're on these metal chains, so they're gonna smell metallic. You lick the blood off the chains?
Yeah, sure.
It's kind of sweet. Kind of tastes like strawberries.
Yeah, this isn't real blood, guy. Admiral.
Well, wait. What if it's from a strawberry monster?
Yeah, but I'm just saying it's not halfling blood.
Like a strawberry elemental, and then the elemental died in this house?
Well, it's possible. I'm just saying it's not halfling blood. Look.
That's good. You're right. It could be worse. Imagine if it was a blood elemental. This is just a strawberry elemental.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's just keep going down the path, try to find Dex escape.
Yep. Yeah. Keep going.
All right. Aside from the painting, there doesn't seem to be any other exits to this room, but there are some like cupboards and closets and a coffin propped up against a wall.
Can I move see what's behind the coffin?
No. You grab the coffin and it's like solid. It must be held against the wall by some mechanism or bolts or something.
I detect evil directly in front of me at the coffin.
Coffin is not evil, that's for certain.
All right. Okay, ready? I'm going to open this lid.
Yeah, I'll open it. Yeah.
Oh, you're open.
It's another passageway. This one leads into the wall, and then a staircase that winds up.
All right, let's go. We gotta get these presents. We're running late.
Did the goblin come with us? I wasn't really.
Yeah, he came with us.
Okay.
Yep. He's following behind you. He's more scared of this than either of you appear to be.
Okay.
It's horrifying, and yet you guys are walking through it like college students through an elementary school haunted house, laughing at it and making fun of it as you go. It's bound to get you in the end. You can climb up the stairs, and you end up in what appears to be a ballroom. Must be in like the attic of the building or something, because you go up maybe 3 flights of stairs, 2 flights of stairs, some number of flight of stairs. And this room's got a couple of tables laid out with like some cloths over them, a big bowl with punch, some unfilled jars, plates of cookies lying around, a candelabra low in the ceiling filled with candles, some other candlesticks on the sides, and a big mat with multicolored circles across it that kind of takes up a quarter of the room. And there is a staircase, like a ladder, that can be folded down out of this attic area down to the living room below.
There's colors on the ground.
It's like
Do you have to step in certain colors to unlock a door?
Wait, sorry. So there's color. There's just different patterns on the ground. You said. Okay.
Yeah, there's like a big mat that's got like a 4x6 spray of colors of like red, green, blue, and yellow colors.
I'll try. I know what color it is. It's red. There's red in the previous room, so I'm gonna walk on a red.
There's 6 red circles.
Okay.
What are you gonna do about it?
It's Twister. You gotta push all of them down at once.
I'll pick one and I'll jump on a red one.
Nothing happens.
Okay. I guess I'll just walk in a couple more.
You walk across them.
Okay.
Yeah. That's it. That's over.
Okay.
But you can look out over this balcony and down the stair or the foldable ladder and see down below where your gift basket was. You've taken it with you, I believe. There is a body of a halfling splayed out in front of the fireplace, blood oozing out from inside of it.
Is there
Eerie Twister room.
that's down the balcony? So I guess there's no way to get down that area?
There's a ladder, like a folding ladder that comes down, and then below you is the living room that you were in before where the gift basket was.
Hey, God, do you get paid much for doing haunted houses, or is this just for the love of it?
He doesn't say anything.
Like, I mean, you can't be doing this thing if you don't have passion for it, I suppose.
Yeah. Okay, I'll just throw the ladder down and kind of walk down.
Yeah, it folds down easily, and you can walk on down. The halfling there is definitely dead and does not respond to your descent.
Yeah, he's a pretty good actor. He's actually acting dead. Must be one of those spells that make you appear dead.
Oh yes, I know those spells like fireball, lightning bolt.
I said appear dead, not actual dead.
Those ones make you appear
really
dead too.
You appear dead too. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got a point. You got me there, Admiral.
Yeah.
Well, what are you guys gonna do?
Can you do a medicine check on this guy?
I've only
we
got first
recognize-
aid.
I'm curious. Do we recognize this halfling at all?
I know he's face down. You'd have to flip him over to see if you recognize him.
Okay, I'll flip him over.
His body is cold to the touch. The face is that of a middle-aged woman, kind of grayish hair, pudgy wrinkles. Must spend a lot of time outside.
Okay.
Yeah. But she's like... You're actually feeling her skin, and she's quite cold to the touch.
Can you do a medicine? This is your job, cleric.
All right, I'll do first aid, but I accept, Neal, that I don't know as much as a medicine check here.
Yeah.
Fail.
No, she actually has like a legitimate hole through her body. She is dead.
Ah.
This
Must be
is
an
not part of the
accident.
haunted fake house. This is a person who has been murdered since you were last in this room. You can like if you wanted to, you could poke a hole through her back and out the other side.
Hey guys, there's an actual dead body here. Did you guys kill someone for your haunted house? Are you guys that messed up?
Wait a second. What if it was the goblin?
The goblin's been with us the whole time.
They don't know that. I make the motion for a guy falling.
Yeah.
Can we leave now? You know, we don't need to get involved with this person's death. It's not a big deal. We could just go.
What kind of hole is it? Is it like a spear hole?
Yeah, it looks like a spear or a sword wound.
Okay. Like a goblin spear hole.
No, I was with you the whole time. There's no way I could have done it.
You were in the rafters.
But I wasn't ahead of you. I was behind you.
He could have got up ahead. I think we found the culprit. I grab him. You're under arrest.
Oh, please, great, wise and judicious leader, please spare my life. We'll set up 3 shrines to you.
Your life will be. This is not a capital punishment, since this person is only half the size.
Oh,
but
thank your greatness for your mercy.
All right, I guess, can you grab the other halfling too? What do you think, Wyatt? Should we take this guy out?
I think we just should report this to the sheriff.
Okay.
Then just leave it. Don't mess with the crime scene.
Okay, you're right. Yeah, don't mess with the crime scene. Okay. We start walking down, I guess.
Yeah, there's an actual murder here, and you guys are gonna leave this one alone. It's fine. That's fine. You can walk out the building.
We're not CSI here, Neal.
We're going to the halfling sheriff.
Okay.
Yeah, the halfling sheriff to deal with this.
All right. You step out of the haunted house. By now, the sun has set. It is dark outside. You know, maybe the last golden rays of sun reflecting off the clouds down to you. Your lightstone will shed brilliant light about you, illuminating the way, but making you objects to all who might view upon you.
Is any halflings out and about?
Nope. Looks like in the time that you've been inside, everyone's gone in. You know, it's too dark to work, and no one's going to work by torchlight.
Is there like a halfling tavern anywhere or halfling gathering point?
You want to listen for the sounds of the village or look for the sights? Yeah. You can see there is one light on maybe, 500 feet down the road, other side of the village.
Just report this in and head back to Berkshire.
Yep. We run. Yeah, I'm going to move quickly, actually.
Yeah, you can move very fast.
All right. The 3 of you will head over to this building. It's halfling sized, of course. And there's a big round door blocked in the middle. That's guards the entrance to the inside of the building. You can see lights coming on in through the windows that have little glass panes on them, but they're like curtains on the inside, so you can like see that there's light on in, but you can't see in through the windows.
I open the door. I just like push it open.
Well, it does just open, and in this room, you find 5 more halflings splayed out all over the place in a state of disarray and murder. Some of them have their throats slit, very obviously not an act this time. Blood swaths across the ground in large patterns, and there are feet marks throughout the blood stains.
Do the halflings still have their feet?
The halflings still have their feet, yes. But there's been a real murder. It's not just the one person in the haunted house. It's everyone in the village that wasn't at the party. Or, at least you're assuming so. Who there might be other people around, who really knows.
All right, so you should blow your horn.
Yeah, I'll blow my horn.
It
I just keep blowing
echoes
and
into
trying to
the
get
night.
Getting attention from anyone alive.
Yeah, you can blow it for a little while and then wait to see if anyone arrives, and blow it a little longer and then wait to see if anyone arrives. But no one else arrives. And an unsettling thought comes to mind. If these people are all dead, And you were the last ones to enter this village, even though you know full well you didn't do this. It's gonna look a lot like you guys came in here and slaughtered all of the halflings.
Yeah, sure, if we left evidence. Yeah, let's leave without evidence. Let's go. I mean, the only witness is the goblin, and the goblin's not going to tell on us, right?
Oh, never say anything. I'm just as guilty as you are.
Wait a second. There was one place where there were witnesses.
Where?
Back at the haunted house.
Well, I thought that person died.
You don't know how many people there were, though. There's a lot of halflings there.
Well, you want to go back into haunted house and just check if there's anyone alive there?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
You guys return to the haunted house?
See if anyone's alive in here.
Yeah, you can get back to the staircase, which is, stairs again.
Hey, guys, there's been an incident outside. Anyone alive down there?
It's quiet down there.
Blow the horn.
Boop.
Silence.
I guess maybe we'll go. I don't want to go down the stairs again. Can I go backwards through the house? Because there's.
Oh, back the other way, like up the ladder. Yeah, totally.
All right.
And then, because I guess the only other place that we saw halflings were at the bloody chain room. So I want to see if anything has changed there.
Yeah, you get back to the bloody chain room, and it all looks the same. Did you take the fake axe with you?
Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
It's a dick move, man. It's a prop that they're using for their haunted house. Just took their prop.
I probably would have left it in the house, I guess, but I didn't return it to the room. I probably yeah.
It's just up in the post haunted house party room. Yeah. All right. Everything is the same as you left it.
I check for pulses on the goblin, or the halflings on the ground.
Yeah, you can reach through the cage because you got small human R hands, and you can find the pulse on the halfling who's lying face down. The axe had been taken the back out of.
Wake up! Come on! Show's over. There's been a murder, a real murder.
Breaking the immersion, dude.
Real murder, upstairs.
Halfling sits up. What do you mean, real murder?
Can I describe the house in question where the family was dead?
Yeah.
Yeah. That building, 4 dead.
What? No. It's not part of the haunted house.
Oh, no, duh.
What did you do?
Well,
what did the goblin do? We haven't looked at this goblin for a while, and he.
Oh, let's look at the goblin. Is the goblin hands bloody at all?
No, his hands are dirty from crawling on his hands and feet through these little tiny little holes and.
Sounds like a case of the perfect murder. That's how we know he's such a good murderer.
Who did it?
Goblin.
Says the halfling. Who did it?
Well, where's your sheriff live? Let's go to your sheriff and get them.
We don't have a sheriff.
Well, your halfling village, they all have sheriffs. That's a stereotype.
No, our village is too small. We just use the Berkshire sheriff.
Oh,
who changes all the time, so it's really useless. We just get along just by agreement, There's not a lot of crime in this neighborhood. It's really safe.
Well, it was safe until the murders.
Did you do it?
No, Clerics and Malchus are not murderers. We just
Cleric and Malchus, giant man with 4 arms and cybernetic attachments. If someone murdered people in this village, it's you guys.
Oh, now your guys are profiling now. Got it. It's okay when you guys profile, but it's not okay when we profile.
I'm sorry, you're from Shenanigans. The people from Shenanigans commit most of the crimes and most of the murders around here.
Shenanigans.
Look at you, you're obviously from Shenanigans.
I pull him back a little bit. It's this is just, I think maybe this was just a prank. Have you seen anybody being murdered? I think we're just misinterpreted things.
No, we've been in the haunted house waiting for the rest of the people to return from the party.
Got it. Well, we'll have to go talk to the party people.
Yeah.
We still have gifts for them. I pull Wyatt back a little bit.
Yeah.
Wyatt, so what's if they're gonna assume that we murdered anybody anyway?
Yeah, okay. I get my sword and drive it through the halfling's head.
All right, you're clear.
Make
from
me
that.
attack
Okay.
roll at +4
Yeah,
because he's completely surprised, doesn't see it coming. He's like in his own world.
How many halflings are there here?
He's just gone. The halfling plunges over your sword, gasps, and dies.
All right, let's go.
There are 3 other halfling
Yeah.
bodies in this room in cages.
All right, well, roll for. I guess
roll.
they're in cages, so they can't really. I don't know if we have to go through this whole thing.
You don't have to go through this
Okay.
thing. You slaughter them all. They all die.
All right, let's go. There's a river nearby. Let's clean out and get back to town.
The goblin looks at the 2 of you in abject horror.
Oh,
And
the goblin
then-
who tried to kill us isn't horrified, is he?
He goes over and picks up one of the fake weapons and starts whacking one of the dead halflings with it in solidarity with you.
I think we're gonna get along with this. You know, now that
you know what?
Yeah.
You're not Charlie. I'm going to call you Charlie now. I
thank
trust
you.
you now, Charlie.
Yeah.
With you to the end, buddy.
All right.
Well, you
let's
killed
just
all the
walk-
halflings in this room.
Let's go.
Now what?
Let's leave.
All right. You can exit through the rest of the house and pop back out the front door.
Well, I blew that horn for ages. If anyone else was alive in town, they would have turned up. So I think we're safe to go wash up.
Wait,
and
sorry.
just leave.
Did we see anybody else in this house though?
In the first room, there was someone who was calling out to us who got annoyed with me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think we have to go back to the first room, though?
Maybe. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
let's
wait,
try.
wait, the room's greased. We could just set the building on fire.
Okay, let's do that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I light a candle and set the grease on fire now.
Well, it's butter. So it doesn't
butter,
really
okay.
go up in flames, you know.
Or not
But
immediately, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm sure between the 2 of you, the 3 of you with the goblin in hand, you can devise a way to set the building on fire from the components in the kitchen and whatnot.
Right.
It'll just simply be a matter of an intelligence check to see how long it takes you to set it all on fire, because that party is happening and you don't want to take too much time. Wyatt has no idea how to do it. He's trying to burn butter and it's really not working. He's trying to start a grease fire the hard way.
Okay.
Bryan, you know that the right way to do this is just to set the beds and the linens on fire.
Yeah.
So
All right, so you do it. Yeah. Sorry. Well, I thought it was greasy. I thought you could set the grease on fire, but it was butter. I mean, how do you set butter on fire?
Right. Okay. You burn the house down and head out.
All right, we got the presents.
Why don't
the presents
we-
prove that we're here?
As the party walks away from the burning halfling house in which they just murdered 4 innocent halflings who were just throwing a Halloween party for their friends, and you're burning it down to make sure that there are no survivors, leaving back towards Shenanigans illuminated by the glow of your
We're not quite
murder.
going back to Shenanigans yet. We've got to talk about what we do when we get back to Shenanigans. But we'll do
We'll
that after
take
the
a
break.
break as you guys walk away with the fire glowing behind you. You guys on the other side of our break.
Yeah, but